presents Marvel Comics.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
You cannot save your world from being ravished by Galactus.
Alright, hey guys, it's Sly here, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today, as you can see, I am playing a game called Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Now this is a game that I grew up with back when I first got my PlayStation 3. I like this game because, you know, it has like a bunch of comic book characters crossing over with Capcom characters. It's a cool concept, but I don't know. I just don't really like the style of the gameplay, if you know what I'm talking about. Basically, it's basically like a button masher at some points, because like when you hop into the game you have like two options of gameplay: simple and normal. Normal is basically where you have low, medium, and high attacks, or yeah, LMH attacks. And basically I'll just set this one with that. There we go. But anyways, what that does, I'll get into it in a little bit. So, a little bit backstory behind this game. This came after Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Well, no, I don't think it was called World of Superheroes. But, this is the second game in the series to have, like, 3-on-3. Because the original Marvel vs. Capcom and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite had 2-on-2. I kind of like 3-on-3 better because it makes the fights longer and makes it more intense. I was a little disappointed in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite because this was the last game that included X-Men characters. I know there's like a deal with Fox or whatever, which makes it like impossible to not, which it makes it impossible to get the X-Men characters in, which is unfortunate. Which I'm confused as to how this came on the PlayStation 4 then. You know, I guess it was like already made and they decided to release it for PS4 as well. I don't know. But anyways, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is an updated version of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Fate of Two Worlds. Now, this version of the game introduced new characters like Nemesis. I think... Wait, Joe and Shuma Gorath both were introduced as DLC in this game. So, I'm gonna go over the characters real quick, and I'm gonna explain the mechanics of one of the characters I'm playing as. So we got Jill, who I'm gonna take you for a ride. This is from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but a remixed version. So Jill, she's one of the DLC characters that you have to pay for. Never really played as her, so I don't know how she plays. Nemesis T-Type, he's not included in the original Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He's basically a combination of Ghost Rider and Hulk, with Ghost Rider having his like chain, which has like long attacks, and Hulk because he's slow, but he has a large health pool. So there's that. Firebrand, he's from Ghosts and Goblins. Never really played as him. He flies around doing a bunch of stuff. Hiryu, never really played as him, so we're gonna skip past that. Phoenix Wright, now this is gonna be one of the people that I'm gonna have on my team because he is quite powerful once you learn how to play as him. Virgil, nah, never really played as him. Frank, I used to main the crap out of him when I first played this because, you know, he's from Dead Rising and I love Dead Rising. Arthur, the man himself from Ghosts and Goblins and Ghouls and Ghosts. Never really mained him. Yeah, I'm not really that big of a fan. Chris, I am gonna choose him on my team for the arcade playthrough. He has some pretty good, he has some good moves and good combos. So I'm gonna have him, no. Wesker, nah, not really big fan. Zero, not really big fan. Ryu, not really a fan. Dante. So here's a fun story. I used to be at a gamers club in my high school. They were playing the original Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and I basically played the whole entire time there. Like, I would go around and talk to them about the gamers club. I was kind of, I don't want to say the front person, because I don't really think I was. But, I like talk with other people, and other people from other districts would come to our school, and they'd like check out the clubs and stuff. They had Minecraft there, and once they started playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I immediately went over there, and I just started destroying everybody. My team that I had was Hulk, Chris, and Dante. Or Hulk, Frank, and Dante. It's been a while. But I remember just destroying everyone. Because how it worked is if you're the winner, you get to keep playing, but if you lose, you had to switch. You had to give the controller to another person. basically I was destroying everyone. Like, it was crazy. But I lost towards the time I had to get picked up from school. Yeah, good memories. He's an interesting character. I like him. I actually made him in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite for a while. Morrigan, never really liked her in this game, but there's a while ago where I released like footage of me playing the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite demo, and my team, when I was like playing that game, my main was Dante and Morrigan, and I got destroyed because people were spamming Winter Soldier's gun and it was really pissing me off. Anyways, Tron, never really played as her. Chun-Li, don't really care. Trish, don't really care. Beautiful Joe, weird looking high school student, also don't really care. Akuma, nah. Spencer, he's a cool looking guy. He's from Bionic Commando, but I never really played that game, never really played as him. I actually did some of Felicia's missions. She's basically like Sonic the Hedgehog, where she curls into the ball and like starts doing crazy stuff. And she's basically a barely clothed cat chick. So if you guys are into furries, if they don't, that like that one meme said, make your horny go away. Well, that'd be your pick. Anyways, Shinko, don't really know which game she's from. Morgan and Felicia from Darkstalkers, by the way. Shinko, not really. Hagar, I played as him, he was pretty cool. Who could forget that classic Final Fight character? Crimson Viper, nah, don't really care. Amaterasu, not really care, but it's funny like seeing Chris snap its neck because the animation is so awkward. Like, so then there's on the Marvel side, Shuma Gorath. I don't even know which comics he's from. I'm more of a Marvel fan than frickin' DC. I don't really know much of the characters in DC. So Shuma Gorath, I don't really know where he's from though. Doctor Strange, never really played as him, but I remembered seeing people tearing it up online in the lobbies with Doctor Strange. Hawkeye, don't really care. Ghost Rider, don't really care, but he does have some long-range attacks if you're into that. Nova, don't really know who he is. Iron Fist, basically the Marvel Bruce Lee. He has some sweet moves, but I never really played as him ultimately. Rocket Raccoon, pretty funny, but nah, not really a big fan. I used to play as Captain America for a while, but yeah. Dormammu, don't really care. He's basically a Doctor Strange villain, but I don't really care. Doctor Doom, villain of the Fantastic Four, don't really care. Iron Man, never really played as him. Wolverine's kinda cool. Deadpool's funny, but never. I did play as him a while back when I first got this game, which is like 2011, I believe. X-23, basically your female Wolverine. Not really a big fan, never really played as her. Storm's kind of cool. She flies around, which also makes her kind of a cheap character. Thor, never really played as him. MODOK, never really cared. Super Skrull, never really cared. Hulk is definitely going to be on my roster because he's a beast. Sentinel, another big character, don't really care. Spider-Man, don't really care. Phoenix is arguably one of the most overpowered characters in this game. She has a small health pool, but she does some devastating damage, especially with her Dark Phoenix form, and she does all these crazy stuff, especially with the healing field. As long as you keep comboing them, once you have the healing field activated, you'll just keep regaining your health, because her healing field ability only works when the enemy's inside it. So yeah, Magneto, he was spamming a bunch of shit along with Dormammu here online. It was like really starting to piss me off. So yeah, Magneto, I don't really care for him. She-Hulk, you know, Hulk's cousin. She's also a lawyer. Uh-oh, Phoenix Wright's got some competition. And Taskmaster. Taskmaster I thought was an interesting Marvel villain. Basically what his ability is he can copy the abilities of the Marvel characters. Like, he doesn't have any superpowers, but he can, like for example, Black Widow's movements and fighting style, he can imitate that flawlessly. Especially with Spider-Man's Spider Swing. He actually has that move in his move list too. So he can basically copy other people's abilities. So I thought he was kind of a cool villain. So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna random all. Random all. So we're just gonna do random stage, and I'm gonna basically explain the inner workings of the game. Yeah, give up your life of crime. No, there isn't, Dr. Doom. Anyways, I'm gonna lower this a little bit. No, don't increase it an ungodly amounts. So you can do air combos, aerial combos and stuff, and there's the X factor, which basically what that does is I think it increases your damage. And well, I know for a fact that it regenerates your tagged out partner's like red health, because like in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, as you can see, as I do damage, their health decreases and there's like red health left over. In order to recover that, you have to tag your character out. And tapping the assist buttons, basically what that does is it sends them out for a little bit and allows them to do a little attack and then they leave. However, you really have to be careful, because if they go in, they can take damage too. So you really have to be careful with that. So yeah, that's pretty much the basics of the game. You can do a snapback attack, which is basically you do a quarter motion down to forward and the assist button, and it just sends them out. Sends that character out, and they're forced to have a supposed to have the other partner attack. And so as you can see, I did a air combo. So basically you just do a combo, and then while you do the combo, just hit the special button, which is X on PlayStation, towards your opponent, and then send your partner out. Then you do that again after you do a combo with the partner, then it does the combo again. So I'll demonstrate it for you real quick. There you go. So some characters have unique like abilities. Like I'm gonna send out Phoenix Wright. As you can see that above my hyper combo gauge, there's these 3 folders and an hourglass or magnifying glass. Basically, he's in investigation mode. He has 3 modes: investigation, trial, and turnabout. So while he's in investigation mode, so basically, if you press X and square, which is light attack, medium attack, and heavy attack, which is square, triangle, and circle respectively, he puts things in. So low is first folder, medium is second folder, and heavy is last folder. So as you can see, as I'm grabbing things, the first one doesn't light up the folder. That means it's bad evidence. So there's two ways to get rid of it. Switch to trial mode and do order in the court hyper combo, and it'll send you back to investigation and get rid of all the bad evidence. Otherwise, if you go into trial mode and then you try to do that, it just presents the evidence, which has different abilities. Like the picture does these straight 2 energy beams, and this one does like a lob grenade type attack. So let's go back to investigation mode and then find more evidence. Now you can press it again while in investigation mode and he throws the evidence. So there's a knife. So the knife just shoots 3 moderately slow moving beams. Now in order to go to turnabout mode, let's look in here. So trial mode, yeah, there's 3, like, it gives you different, like, ability to do paperwork, mode change, turnabout it. Now you can only go into turnabout mode when you have 3 pieces of evidence that are useful, that aren't like grayed out. So as you can see right here, you can do bridge to turnabout or air bridge to turnabout. So let's try to do air bridge to turnabout. And there we go, we got it. So as you can see, like, he's glowing and everything, and he can do more stuff. And then it will do his 3-level hyper combo. It does a lot of damage, but you need 3 levels of hyper combo. So basically what this does is, I like this because it's an anti-air, and the cell phone sends out 3 orbs that home in on your enemies. But I think I've described this long enough. I'm gonna do the arcade ladder. So get a missile. So I'm gonna try to do this with different assist stuff. Reserve unit. So Chris, where are you? Gunfire, gamma wave, gamma charge, anti-air gamma charge. Alright, there we go. Now I'm gonna do infinite because most of the time when I play this game the time runs out. So yeah, let's just do it.
I won't lose, not to the likes of you.
If I win, you're gonna call off that lawsuit against Stark Industries. Deal?
Live and let die. Fight!
So there's a move called Mamaya. Basically what you do is down to forward and either the buttons. When you do the low attack one, she emits a shield. That move is very useful when you're investigating because that nullifies all projectiles that get sent your way, which is very good. But if they're like doing combos, they're more than likely to break through it, which is not good at all. Now we're fighting Chun-Li. Let's see if this finishes him off. Yeah, you did it. Yeah. Stop stealing other people's abilities. And it does a lot of damage too, as you can see.
In battle, it's not a question of guilty or not guilty.
Yeah. Hey Maya, you sure doing this is good PR for our office? Because I'm not really seeing it.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
I didn't know who Maya was back then, but I realized that it was
Give up your life.
basically his assistant.
You dare challenge me?
Oh great, it's Akuma.
Get ready to brawl. Fight! First attack. Crossover attack. Yes. Crossover attack. Good.
I got it.
I got the cell phone. Damn it. There you go.
Crossover attack. Advancing guard.
So, Hulk has a hyper combo called Gamma Tsunami. Basically, it's a souped up version of his Gamma Wave, which is this. Oh, nope. Hold on. There you go. I had to charge back on the button. And then this Gamma charge is basically he charges forward, and he can follow up with another one if you press another button. Like if you go down to forward and then light attack, and then you do it again, he does another charge. So let's. So Chris is kind of cool. He has some pretty good combos.
Level 3. Maximum. Good. Danger. Team aerial combo. Team aerial combo. Sweep. KO.
There we go, got him.
You win.
Yeah. Yeah, I can vouch for that. I destroyed everyone at Gamers Club with Hulk, Chris, and Dante, I believe it was. It's been a while since I don't really remember.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
I won't lose. Not to the likes of you.
Not to the likes of you.
I won't lose. Not to the likes
Ooh,
of
it's a
you.
mirror match.
It's do or die. Fight!
Maya? I got it. Maya?
Crossover attack. Yes.
I got it. Maya? According to the state.
Crossover
Damn it. Oh, you bastard. Looks like threw out a piece of evidence. This Phoenix. Okay. Ooh, caught him just as soon as he was exiting out. Oh, you interrupted my hyper combo, you bastard. Okay. Let's do it. Bang. Gamma Tsunami!
I won't give up now. Objection. 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 I've got all I need. I've got a bad feeling. Contradiction.
Damn it. He blocked it. I was about to have Phoenix Wright be like, I'm gonna sue you for being an imposter from Among Us.
You win!
Yes, I win.
What's the point of all this fighting?
Because we're trying to save the Earth, dumbass. I'm just kidding. I like Chris. BSAA was formed so that scum like you would never threaten the innocent.
Get ready for the fight of
Interesting.
your life.
I won't lose. Not to the likes of you.
Don't worry, I'll stick to the mission.
It's do or die. Fight!
It's so funny how these women in fighting games have all these costumes that would probably not be fit for fighting. I don't really like shooting, that's not nice. Oh, I didn't mean to do that just yet. Well, if I switch them out, then... You bitch, okay? That is not cool. Yeah, get out of here.
You win!
Mission accomplished. Alright, let's roll out.
You know why you guys lost? It's because you lack the teamwork that we have. Hehe.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
Get ready for the fight of your life. Oh noes.
Not to the likes of you.
Yeah.
Run my arm.
Not thinking a can in your arm can stretch forever.
Fight! First attack. Get over here.
Ah, camera tsunami. Ooh, Captain America. I dropped it, that last bit.
I have proof. According to this data.
Oh, damn. Wait, by the way, when he does this move, he has armor capabilities. Shit. Yeah, I better get Hulk out of there.
Yes, it's mine. It's all or nothing. Eat it. Eat land. Level 3.
So basically, there's like 3 levels of X Factor, and it levels up when you lose someone on your team. You fucker. Come on, do the thing, do the thing, do the thing, do the thing. Of course he spams his frickin' arm. Yeah, that's for being a cheap ass douchebag. All Hawk wants is to be left alone. Oh no. I'm so sorry.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
I'm not fighting Taskmaster.
Man or demon, all are equal under the law.
It's do or die. Fight!
According to this date, first attack. Yes.
Damn it. Okay. There you go. Alright, now I'm happy. Let's go. Firebrand.
You asked for
Level 2. You can't run away. You're over a
sorry.
Advancing guard. 1, 2. I see you. I see you. Loading grenade.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I think I'm in trouble.
Take it.
I'll defend you both.
Gamma tsunami.
Level 2. Advancing guard. Level 3.
Oh, get out of there, get out of there.
Objection! Objection! Play this! That's it! Look at this! I've got all I need! Someone who actually
Level
committed the
3.
crime
Yeah,
is you!
that's for you being a cringy teen.
Oh! Danger! It's time to pay for your crime! Take that!
Yeah, take that. No cringy teen is invincible under the law.
That's the mark of a great lawyer.
Look up right in code law offices if you ever need representation. Can't promise I'll take your case though. Hell yeah.
You are not unlike an ant fighting the sun.
Give up your life of crime.
Yeah, man.
Battle for Earth. It's do or die. Fight!
Chris versus Wesker. Let's see who will win. No, I will not. Yeah, just eat lead and also my ass. Oh great, Stormon, we spamming his stupid bullshit. Gamma Tsunami! Yeah, fuck you, Galactus. Oh yeah, he spams snapbacks like nobody's business. I think I already explained that though, what snapbacks are. Fuck you. I will win with Phoenix Strike, god damn it. So we can see his ending. There we go. There we go. Well, so let's see his ending. I've seen my share of bizarre cases, but never have I handled one so important with the client so unique. And so without further ado, I call to the witness stand the defendant Galactus and their She-Hulk and Maya. I hereby renew my request for a change of venue. So funny.
Thank you for playing.
Anyways, I think it's a great game, but people online are crazy. Like, I get my ass handed to me, and people pick overpowered characters, and yeah. Like with Tekken, I don't get mad, because I'm actually battling against people that are skilled, and all that, but in this, it's just like cheap moves, you know. But, if you guys like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'm out. I might even do the other Marvel vs. Capcom games if you want me to, so